5 different types of worm in potted plants, a guide to identifying your worms. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If you have noticed some small white worms in your potted plants, it may be a potworm infestation. The name, potworms, implies that this kind of worm lives only in containers or pots. Quite segmented, like typical earthworms, and with a white appearance, they are small and shriveled. You might find more than 2,500 potworms in a square foot of container ground. In time, though, their potential to grow massively in number could become an issue. Apparently, red worms feed on organic waste from your kitchen and garden, which you can then use to fertilize your plants. Earthworms are a significant species that can be used as a means of composting in worm bins. It is a common characteristic of earthworms to dig in search of moist and warm environments. Red wigglers have a shorter lifespan than other similar worms like nightcrawlers. The organisms convert organic matter in the soil into rich and easy to digest, for the plants, nutrients. We can tell you with certainty that overpopulated potted plants can result in infestations as a result of grub worms. Your potted plant would be the last place you'd like to see grub worms. Under the ground, worm mothers lay their eggs 2 to 5 inches deep. Approximately 30 days after the grubs emerge, they begin eating themselves. The earlier you take action to resolve the grub worm problem in potted plants, the better. A heavy infestation of a grub worm can eat up the whole root of a plant. There is a good chance that you will have to learn how to get rid of worms in potted plants if any of the symptoms above occur. The millipede is another, vegetarian, pest that we must discuss. Those who are not familiar with them might remember seeing a black bug with hundreds of legs crawl under containers or leaves. Many millipede kind are known for their neutral nature, which makes them harmless to plants. Millipedes love damp, wet and humid environments, which explains why they prefer to hide under leaves or in cracks during the day and come out at night. Millipedes are one of the least harmful types of worms that can invade containers. Nematodes are small and simple parasitic worms that are quite different from earthworms and other worms in the list. It is possible to find plant parasitic nematodes in your potted garden. Earthworms differ from soft-bodied animals in that they do not have segmented bodies. As a rule, the harmful kind of nematodes, plant parasites, do not stick to the potting soil that much. Bacterial-feeding nematodes are responsible for converting soil nutrients into inorganic forms for the roots of plants. Even if worms are good or neutral for your plants, it is best to be cautious before you put them into the pot. By not burrowing into the soil to a sufficient depth, they do not reach the roots with enough oxygen, air, which is essential for plant growth. This in turn prevents the soil from becoming hard and compacted,